Hey, Beimer.
Welcome to
Every day it's macaroni.
I'm Joy Alford Brand.
And I'm Julia Connell, and we're the hosts of Everyday Macaroni, the podcast.
This podcast is a look at the lighter side of life, where we talk about our adventures as a modern blended family.
So sit back, relax,
And prepare to have your funny bone tickled. Well, hello, listeners. As you might have guessed, in this episode, we're talking about our fur babies. And in this family, we really, really love our pets. So much so that we buy them tons of toys, special clothes, and also accoutrements for the coiffure. That's French for hairstyling products. Oh, yes, our pets are classy. Now, raise your hand if you talk to your pets. I see you out there. I know you do. And you know what? So do we. In fact, you can hear every one of us talking to one of our doggos at any given time during a random recording. And sometimes you have to ignore the potato chip bag and the chewing sounds, but sooner or later, all of us talk to the dogs. We've tucked a few clips in of one of us or a couple of us talking to the dogs just for fun. By the way, our dogs also speak Spanish. Yep, they're bilingual. You'll see what I mean when we talk about what outfits our fashion-forward dogs were wearing last Halloween. Okie dokie smoky. Let's join the conversation about our fur babies, starting with Al talking to Beimer. So, since we're getting together for basically Monday Night Family Dinner. Now, this dinner was Sunday, and it was actually celebrating Lita's 82nd birthday, your mother, right?
Yep.
And because we're at your house and there's all the dogs, the only dog missing was her dog.
Right, Santini.
So that would have been funny, but that would have been probably too much. Well, first of all, I'm trying to be clandestine in the recordings, you know?
Which is funny because sometimes you're doing it and I don't even know what's going on.
Part of the reason why the clips of your parents are, the audio is not as good is because it's not like I can go to them and say, hey, put this microphone on.
Right.
Because otherwise, then they're not going to be natural. It's not that I don't want them to know. It's that I want natural, authentic content.
Right.
Because that's the funniest. And so in order to really get good audio, I have to, especially from your dad. Your mother, she has your family voice, which is loud. But your dad, he's pretty quiet. He's hard to hear.
Yeah.
So
Not only that, you never know when he's going to say something either.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. You never know. Like, for example, he likes being in the middle of the activity. He likes the dogs. He is really a dog person. Well, he likes animals, but periodically he'll just kind of like shout out something. So here, I have a clip of him talking to Beimer. You can hear him chew.
Hey, Beimer.
Oh my goodness, you can do that, right?
Yeah.
And show it. It's funny looking. You saw that? That is funny.
See, you can hear her.
And you can see it. It's like chaps.
You can really hear you guys.
It's like,
But your dad is right there.
he's miserable. He doesn't want to.
He came home with
I
everybody.
got you, Beimer.
He does not.
Oh,
he
you
is
want to take him
not
out?
happy about it.
Oh, Beimer.
Like chaps.
The bat.
Oh, Beimer has one too. There you go.
Now we got.
See, he's laughing at the bat wings.
Right.
You know, of course, Darwin, the dog,
Right.
was wearing a Halloween type
Several
costume.
different uniforms.
So your mother, she called the costumes uniform.
Uh-huh.
Oh, get a picture of them in their uniforms.
Yeah, take a picture of the three of them with uniforms.
Now, I don't know why she calls it a uniform. I don't know where that's coming from. Is that just maybe the word she could think of in the moment?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
probably.
so. Because I was going to say, in Spanish, they're uniformes.
But wouldn't that be like
But-
your policeman uniform or
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that's where she's thinking, oh, it's a uniform. You know, like, oh, you're dressed like a policeman.
But it was a costume, but it wasn't really a costume. It's like a onesie.
It was like a onesie chaps.
Yeah, of course. Beimer can't be outdone by the other dogs.
Right.
He has to have a costume as well. And Beimer, he's the
eldest.
he's the eldest. Now, your dad, he tends to get a little bit lost because he's so quiet.
Yes. He gets lost in the fray.
Right. He gets lost in the fray a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's so quiet that sometimes it's hard. The audio, he'll be saying something super funny, but the audio is not great because the phone is too far away from him.
Right.
So on this particular occasion, I scooted the phone as close to him as I possibly could onto that table runner that you have on your table.
That's why you can hear the bag of potato chips or whatever that was, pretzels.
And you can hear him. You can hear him pick them up and eat them.
Obviously, you see how many people are
Talking.
but we would each have to have a mic because it's all. I gotcha.
Yeah, the only person who doesn't need a microphone in there is your mother.
Right.
It's just that's her. It's genetically.
Yeah,
how
she has a
is.
voice that carries a lot
Right.
further.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's genetically that way, and so are you.
Okay.
Yeah, but a little bit loud there. We should talk a little bit about Ladybug. So, Ladybug is Caitlin's dog,
Right.
and she's the same age as
Darwin. She's like 2 or 3 months older. And Ladybug is a rescue.
very nice. What kind of dog is she?
Boykin Retriever mix.
She's beautiful.
So-
Very pretty dog.
Yeah, little rusty kind of color, which is kind of nice. She's got a really long, skinny body. She is about 50 pounds or so. And really, really nice demeanor. When she gets anxious, she starts to lick a lot.
Before she lets me pet her, she has to lick my hands, which is gross because it's like glue. And I'm a dog person. I like dogs, and I like that dog. She's a sweet dog.
Yeah, she really is. She's really sweet. The biggest issue with Ladybug, I mean, I guess they all have issues, but Ladybug's biggest issue is that right now she's goofy, right? So when she comes down the stairs, you would think she's rolling down the stairs, but all the hair between her toes. I ended up buying a shaver made for dog paws that cuts all of the dog hair between her toes because she was falling down the stairs. So now
sliding down the stairs on her
hairy feet. So we got that taken care of, but upstairs now I've got scratches all over the wood floors because she's trying to grab on and not slip, and now I've got all these scratches all over.
You need to get her some slippers, some house slippers.
Well, we have stickers that were made for dog paws.
Aww.
And you take this glue that I bought way back when the girls used to Irish dance, and we'd put it on their legs, and it would keep their socks up so they wouldn't fall down. I got that for her paws, and then you stick these stickers that have rubber on them, and then she can walk without falling. But Caitlin refused to put them on there, so we went with
that's animal cruelty, Juliet.
Yeah.
No.
It's a thing.
I know it's a thing.
I know.
But it's cruelty to animals, which I have mentioned already.
No, it's not.
Sticking things to the paws of a dog.
It's a little sticker. And it's in, I don't know. Look, it's on Amazon. It must be good.
No. Oh, my. Now I'm going to have to edit that out. No, but how'd you address that issue?
I found a little
with the
paw
shaver?
shaver. Yeah, a paw shaver. We got to take all of the hair that's between her toes because she's got a lot of it. And we have to shave the in between all her toes.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm clear here. Just clear. Okay, you're actually shaving the dog hair off of the feet.
Yes.
Of the dog.
It's got a little. It's a battery operated, handheld, and she hates it. Having me do it. But
so you're doing this yourself?
Caitlin's got her like in a headlock, and I'm trying to. Shave the paws.
So should we give a shout out for the shaver?
Sure. Shout out to the shaver.
Even though they're not a sponsor.
Nope.
Let's be clear.
No sponsor.
But we do like to give a shout out to a product that we love.
Yep.
What?
I don't know what it's called though. Yeah, I think it was called Onisal dog
Now,
clippers.
is that Spanish for dog clipper?
No. Not quite sure who made this product, but yeah, it's Onisal dog clippers.
Okay, so if anyone is out there and can confirm the pronunciation of said Onisal dog clipper, please let us know at info@everydaymacaroni.com.
Oh boy. Yeah. All right. Laugh it up. Just
Every minute.
yeah, I know.
Mhm.
But it works well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she doesn't like the sound, but whatever. She's at least not falling down the stairs anymore. I mean, a huge dog.
Well, that's part of the problem. She's long.
She's
So
really
she
long
doesn't
and
navigate
she's got,
coming down the stairs well. Now going up is, fine. But
Yeah.
Just trying to visualize you and Caitlin holding the dog down with the shaver, trying to shave.
I know. It's like WWF, you know? No.
It's like
not
WW rough. Rough. Listener, you know I should have said WW Woof. Aw. Like, oh, I got the dog in a headlock, and then here you go with the shaver. I just can picture it in my head, shaving that dog's feet.
Yeah. Now, it takes skill. It's like playing Twister. It really is. Caitlin holds him down. And of course, she worked at a vet's office, so I know how to do it. But that dog is about her length.
Yeah.
So
when it stands on its hind legs, it's as tall as Caitlin.
yeah. So
I should say when she stands on her hind legs because she is a girl dog.
Oh, I thought you were talking
can
about
tell-
Caitlin.
Oh, poor Caitlin. And she's not here to defend herself. But when she stands on her hind legs, she is as tall as Caitlin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for the most part. Mhm.
And that dog's got some serious teeth. Not for nothing, but if that
I
dog gets
know.
mad at you,
Yeah. She's got teeth, but,
she
she
gets the
is
old
a retriever.
Rooney going on. Well, I know. And
You
what
know,
does a retriever do?
Well, yeah, they're mouthy.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily, they don't chomp down or anything. But she's very
I got to tell you, I would really like to see the two of you shaving her feet. That would be funny.
Yeah. It takes a while, too, because I can only do one paw at a time. And I tell you, I don't know what's with that dog. I have never known a dog to be able to kick you like a horse. And that's what she does.
Because she is as big as a horse. She's
I
like
guess.
a Shetland pony.
The other day when I had her on the patio and Caitlin's sitting on the patio, like headlock, on the dog, and I am, doing her back legs, she will kick straight back, and that leg is straight. Like she just got a Charlie horse. It's like really straight. And that's when I take the opportunity. I'm like, shave. I'm like, oh no, it's here. It's here now. I gotta do it.
Well, okay. Actually, that is kind of like grooming a horse. You got to stretch the leg out a little bit and get a hold of it, and then you can pick out a hoof. But you could stand on top of the dog.
Well, I never knew I
And
had to
pull
be, a semi-farrier.
Well, but you could stand on kind of on top of her a little bit and pull her leg through between your knees, and
Yeah.
shave
Well,
it that way.
that's essentially what I did. Sadly, for Kate, because
What about drugging it?
drugging the dog.
Give the dog some something. And give her.
And, you can give me something and then do it. It might be funnier.
I don't know. I think this would be pretty funny, no matter what. I wish I knew when you were about to do it. We could get a little video, put it on the old Instagram there.
Yeah.
Everybody could be entertained. That would be good.
This is how we bought the shaver. That was a little better. So now she doesn't seem to fall. But the funny thing is that the other day I was looking at these dogs and I noticed that the dogs, I'm not quite sure which came first. They are acting like us or we're acting like them. I'm not 100%. But if you look at them, their personalities or maybe the things they do, or I don't know what it is, but it's hysterical. You can find similarities between Aaron and Ladybug, and you can also find similarities with Aaron and Darwin. And I'm guessing me and Beimer. I don't
come
know.
on.
I don't
Come
know that there
on.
really is, but okay. But those two dogs, it's hysterical. Beimer can be stubborn. Aaron can be too. Beimer's got a small little head. So does Aaron. Ladybug's hair is like a reddish color. So is Caitlin's. Caitlin, as a kid, used to come all the way down the stairs so fast with socks on that she would make it to the very last 3 steps and then tumble and fall. And then she would hit the floor and she would bounce back up with her little finger up in the air and she'd go, "I'm okay." Ken and I were like, what kind of accent is that? I'm like, I don't know.
Well, it's very clear to me that all the dogs speak Spanish.
Yeah.
So
They're bilingual.
And Caitlin was born in Spain. So clearly,
Yes, no.
clearly that's a Spanish accent.
Right. Yes. And we feel like, Ladybug's running down the stairs and all of a sudden she makes it to the last 2 or 3 stairs and that's all you hear. And you feel like she's going to get up and go, "Right, right, right. I'm all right, Scooby." Or Shaggy. Ruh-oh. So it's just very funny how they've got their personalities,
Well, if anyone would be interested in seeing how much you actually look like your dog, I do have a photograph on my Instagram where you're wearing a gray cable knit sweater, and so is your dog.
That's right. Actually, I think that picture might have Aaron and Caitlin wearing the cable knit too.
I don't think so. I think it's just you and Beimer.
Oh, okay. Because there was one Christmas where the girls
You were all dressed alike.
We were all dressed alike, including the dog.
So Ladybug is a bigger dog,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
and she's big enough to be a counter thief.
A counter thief. Yes. Yes, she is. Very quiet counter thief.
Right.
Absolutely.
So we have a clip about that. But before we roll that clip, can you tell the story about the chicken?
Yeah. I wish I didn't have to, but yeah. So obviously she was fairly new at that point, and we like to have people over. So Ken was outside heating up the grill or whatnot, and we were preparing chicken. And in this pan, there were some drumsticks already marinated, ready to go. They were in a pan for Ken to take outside, and very naively, we all kind of left. The girls went on to the deck. Ken was outside with the grill, and I don't know what I was doing. I went into the garage for whatever reason and left her alone for one split second, and the counter thief was at it. She got up, and she's big enough to put her front paws on the counter very easily. And she grabbed one. She didn't knock anything down. Literally one drumstick off of the pan and ate the whole thing. Bones and all. And honestly, the only reason we even knew is because Ken came in.
Because of the next day.
No. Luckily for us, that did not happen. Ken saw the little area there that was missing a drumstick. And he looked at her and he saw some of the
sauce,
marinade or sauce on the floor. So he instantly
with
knew.
Surgical precision.
Surgical precision. That's right. So, of course, we all got really nervous for the dog and so on and so forth because, when it goes in, it's got to come out. And I didn't think that was going to be too pleasant.
No.
So we get that a lot at our house lately with dogs eating something that they shouldn't be eating.
Right. So that brings us to this next clip where we're all talking about dogs being thieves. But here, let me roll it.
We were having Friday night dinner.
She's
I mean,
big.
pizza.
She can reach to the
And
thing.
we had a pizza waiting to go into the oven. And she, got it and, grabbed the edge. And you could see where her little teeth were. Right on the edge. And she popped it and it fell to the floor and ate all the pepperonis because we had just put it on her.
Wow.
All the pepperonis fell to the floor and she ate all the pepperonis.
Boy.
So we cut off the little edge
Have
where
a
her
good
little
day.
teeth were.
Yeah?
And Max really did. He ate it.
¿Cómo se llamaba el perrito que
Yeah,
teníamos
no,
en
honestly
Denver?
it would, but
Toby?
Toby.
had to put new pepperonis on there.
One day in Denver, we came from work. We are making 2 good steaks. We put a salad, put the steaks here, Papa was in the kitchen. I was going to that, and Toby went clunk, grabbed the steak out of the plate, and ran to the kitchen. And Papa, the funny thing was seeing Papa. Oh my God, my steak! My steak! He got my steak! I said, well, you're not going to eat it now.
One expensive lesson Toby learned.
Yeah.
So he ate the steak.
And it was well done.
Yeah.
Yes, he finished it, huh?
Yeah.
He finished it because he's running through the kitchen. And it was a good steak. That is why Papa was going, oh my God, it's my steak. And I was laughing. Get it. I said, you're not going to eat it now. Let it have it. So that was so funny. So remind you.
He let him eat it and then beat him with a stick.
Yeah, but he eat it fast. He said,
He-
if he catch me, I already. He doesn't take it from me.
No, no, this is mine. This is mine. That's it. Oh my God. When you was talking about the pizza, that is why I thought about it. They can do things that they go, oh dear.
Eugene's dog, he had steaks, he made them, and to keep them warm, he put them in aluminum foil, stuck them on the table, and I guess he was still making stuff and bringing it to the table, and all of a sudden, one of the steaks was gone. The dog ate it, aluminum foil and all.
Oh my God.
And then the next day they went hunting, and Ken was like, "What, Eugene? What's the matter with your dog?" And it looked like he couldn't just go to the bathroom. He was like, And then finally they were hunting and they were looking around, and all you hear is the dog going, "Arr, arr."
Oh, poor thing.
Poor guy.
Poor thing.
The
Because
whole enchilada wrap around. He doesn't went through.
ay.
One of the guys I know, his dog ate a sock.
A whole sock?
Yeah. And it got stuck.
Oh no, because it can get stuck, and then you have to have surgery to have
Yeah,
it.
Oh
No,
yeah.
this got
Yeah.
stuck halfway out.
Oh my God.
You have to pull it out.
Oh.
Holy cow.
Like you're starting the lawnmower, you know what I mean?
Not good.
No, anybody needs a lawnmower?
By the way, speaking of lawnmowers, I didn't even
Squirrel.
I didn't even get the segue yesterday. Just now, I was like, like pulling a lawnmower. Oh, speaking of lawnmowers,
Oh my God. So funny.
jeez, boy, that's like when Ken was taking out those, what was it? Those jalapeno bacon wrapped jalapenos from the refrigerator to cook them.
Yeah, and one hit the floor.
And one hit. I don't even know that it hit the floor, because
You're right.
anything you do in the kitchen is being watched.
Oh yes.
It's like having live Roombas. They're always circling. It's like
No,
little sharks.
Not a rumba. That's a dance. A Roomba.
A Roomba. Roomba? What did I say?
You said
Did I say
rumba. Like we're gonna dance.
Roomba.
Cha cha cha. No, like
Well,
a
he was doing the cha-cha-cha, I'm sure, after eating that bacon wrapped jalapeno.
and not just that.
Cha-cha-cha.
Not just that. It had a toothpick through it.
Yes. Uh-huh.
It's a wonder these dogs are still.
I know. I mean, you hear about it all the time, that they rupture something.
They're like garbage disposals.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but we were watching them like hawks, both of them.
That's hysterical.
No, they've got some strong constitutions, those two.
I think we can end with a fun little clip of your mother talking to Beimer.
Ah,
Okay.
always a great conversation.
I know, right?
Hey, hello, Beimer boy. Hello, Beimer. Right, down, get down.
Because she had
Down.
me,
Okay.
like this rubric.
Hello, lady. Hello, lady. You're
Darwin.
such a sweet
Hey.
lady. You're such a sweet lady. All right.
She is a sweet lady.
Pobrecito.
You can take her
He's
off.
going to the gym. Chin, 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 chin. I'm gonna put you in a machine.
He's standing there waiting.
Chin, chin, chin. Ay, my chuchi boy. Ay, Dios. That is fine.
And we have one more quick shout out to give in this episode.
Local Spoonflower in Durham did a fabulous job on printing us some beautiful Art Nouveau wallpaper.
Yeah, in fact, this is our first time recording after doing a little bit of renovation up here in the bonus room, which has turned out really, really well with the wallpaper. It is gorgeous. And if you want to see it, you can look on Instagram at Everyday Macaroni and see pictures of it. I'm going to take some pictures and post them. And what's the name of the company again? Spoonflower.
Spoonflower out of Durham, North Carolina.
So we give a shout out to Spoonflower.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Yeah. And
excellent service and excellent product. I mean, it's beautiful. And the website is spoonflower.com.
Spoonflower.com.
Cool. Well, that was another fun episode of Everyday Macaroni. And, listener, I would like to wrap up this episode by taking just a minute to talk about how wonderful it is to rescue a dog and to encourage each of you to get out there and adopt a little cutie for yourself. Now that we have the interwebs, it's pretty easy to do, too. You can find a dog through the following websites: aspca.org, humanesociety.org, animalrescue.net, or websites like petfinder.com and Adopt-A-Pet. If you're lucky, you too can find a dog that speaks Spanish. Mucho buena suerte with that one, listener. P.S. You're going to love our next episode about, get ready for it, corn on the cob. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah. It's a good one. Now, all you responsible pet owners out there, don't forget, a shaved pet is a happy pet. No dogs were harmed during the recording of this episode. This has been a public service announcement from the National Institute for Canine Hair Removal. I hope you enjoyed listening and sharing a laugh or two with us. Stay tuned for more Everyday Macaroni adventures on future podcast episodes. And if you want to see some pictures of us, you can follow us on Instagram by searching at Everyday Macaroni or hashtag Everyday Macaroni. If you want to shop for some fun macaroni merch, head over to our website, everydaymacaroni.com. Don't forget, if you have a blended family story to share, email us at info@everydaymacaroni.com and put the word share in the subject line. Your story might end up on a future podcast episode. How fun would that be? Finally, don't forget to give us a like, share, download, or a good review. The more interaction we get for the podcast, the more episodes we can post. Again, thanks for listening, and join us for the next episode of
Every day is macaroni.